All right, here we go. I think it's working. Incoming freshman, what's happening? This homework is on, what is it on? Oh yeah, it's variables on both sides. Variables on both sides. So let's see if it works. My video. Yeah, variables on both sides. All right, here we go. So what do I do, guys? All right, so we're doing this side B, which is, I'll do number 2, okay, where it's negative 5x plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 29. What do we do first? We go ahead and draw a line down the equation, the equal sign. All right, so now we got variables on both sides. So you basically are looking for, you want to solve for x, and you want to kind of figure out what we need to do. So the first thing is there a distributive property? No. Is there, what's the next thing is, can we combine like terms on the left side? No. Can we combine like terms on the right side? No. Can I combine negative 5x plus 4x? No. So now what do? We go ahead and do what's called zero pairs. So zero pairs, yeah. So let's get rid of the zero pairs, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the smallest one. You could do either one, but I want to get rid of the negative 5x by adding a 5x. I add a 5x, okay? So what happens to the negative 5x plus 5x? That's a 0, okay? And then the 4x plus 5x is 9x, right? You got it. Go ahead and drop everything. Drop everything. Baby. There you go. So now we have the variable now is on the right side. So I need to isolate the variable by first continue doing the zero pairs. So I want to get rid of the plus 9 by adding a negative 29 on both sides. And this is where people are going to get confused. Right here they're going to say 27 or 31. But if you do your little technique, the positive 2 with the 29, they're negatives. So there are more negatives, and I'm going to subtract because there's more. My answer is negative 27. Yeah. And then what comes down? 9x. Now the last step is, because it's the 9 times x, I gotta what? I gotta undo the multiplication by dividing. So I gotta divide by the coefficient. And what's the coefficient? Yeah. The coefficient is 9. Yes, 9. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and divide by 9 both sides. And that'll give me 1x. And what's 20? Well, actually, let's take care of the what? Let's take care of the. Let's take care of the sign. So negative divided by positive is negative, and 27 divided by 9, or 9 times what, is 27, and that's a 3. So my answer is negative 3 is equal to x. X. X is equal to negative 3. Alright? So we're going to continue. We're going to continue, and let's go ahead and do number 1. Yeah. So number 1, we're going to go ahead and draw the line. And again, is there a distributive property? Nope. Nope. Can I combine the 5x with the 16? Nope. This is a term with an x. This is a constant. So now what do I got to do? Well, I got variables on both sides. So let's say someone wants to take away the x right here, right? And I want to take away what I do on one side, I do to the other. Well, this side is going to be 0. So what's 5x take away 1x? That's going to be 4x plus 16. So now I have 0 is equal to 4x plus 16. Yeah, now I got to take out the positive 16 by adding a negative 16 on both sides. Okay? So that is now negative 16 is equal to 4x. Last step, divide by the coefficient. The coefficient is 4, right? So I'm going to divide both sides by 4, and that gives me a 1. So 1x equals, yeah, I wanted negative divided by positive is negative, and 4 times what is 16? 4. There's your answer. X is equal to negative 4. Now you could have taken away the 5x, negative 5x, and this side you would get negative 4x. So negative 4x equals 16. So watch that. Negative 4x equals negative 16 if you would have done minus 5x minus 5x, right? So if I divide by the what? Coefficient. Oh, sorry, this is plus 16. Negative 4. And what do you get? X is equal to negative 4. Yeah, dude. Alright, got it? You could always stop this and then replay it. Alright, so you don't have to always just depend on this. Here we go. And then, here we go. Which one should I do? Let's do number 4. Number 4. Ready? 4. Last one. Okay? Number 4. Ho, ho. Here we go. So I got a variable here and variable there. So let's get, there's no distributive property. There's dun, 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 dun. So now I'm going to get rid of the variable. So I'm going to get rid of the negative 5x. So I got to put plus 5x. Add 5x to both sides. Right? So now, what do I get on the left side? I get 10x equals 0 equals negative 10. Now I'm going to divide by the coefficient. Yeah. So the coefficient is what? What is the coefficient? What? ¿Cómo que compa? No. What's the coefficient? It's 10. So x is, sign first, negative divided by positive is C. 10 divided by 10. 10 divided by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. There you go. So my answer is negative 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you could do the rest. Alright? Replay this. It's all the same thing. Adios. Till tomorrow.